The energy of the sun, also known as Surya, is heating, dynamic, and action-oriented. The practices associated with the right channel, the solar channel in the body, are ones that awaken, inspire, and call forth our inner radiance. Today's practice, or sadhana, is designed to bring vitality into the body, the mind, and the heart. So it's a beautiful way to begin your day and to align with the rising of the sun, a fresh beginning, and a new start. So this is a practice that's suitable for all levels. The only thing you'll need is a yoga mat. So when you're ready, we're going to begin in a tabletop position. So come towards the middle of your mat. And bring the hands directly under the shoulders and then slightly wider. Spread into the finger pads. And there's a beautiful word in Sanskrit called rashmi, and this is a ray of light. So spread into the fingers as if they were your rays of the sun. Tuck the toes under and begin to spread into the toes as well. Take the gaze forwards of the hands and bring the neck in line with the whole rest of the spine. Take a deep breath in through neutral. And exhale, open the mouth, breathe out. Seal the lips, and on your next inhale, drop the belly to earth as you radiate the heart through the shoulders, open towards the sky. As you exhale, curl round and draw in towards the center, navel towards spine as you gaze down. Again, inhale, drop through the belly as you sweep the heart through shoulders and open. A deep breath out as you curl round and draw in towards the midline. Last one, inhale, drop into cow. Find as much extension as you can. And a deep breath out as you curl round and draw in towards the center. Return to a neutral spine. Keep the hips directly over the ankles. And then begin to reach the fingertips far forward, slightly wider than shoulders. Tent into the palms for maximum extension, and then melt down through the back of the heart. Let the forehead rest onto the ground. And then begin to breathe deep, full breaths into the whole sides of the torso, the front and the back body. Take one more deep breath in. On your exhale, open the mouth, breathe out. On your next inhale, seal the lips as you rise. Bring the hands back in line underneath shoulders. Keep the toes tucked as you lift the hips high, and then press your way into your first downward facing dog. And go ahead and find Sadhana space, an organic, intrinsic pulsation as you move side to side into the body, bending into one knee and then the opposite. You can roll to the outer edges of the feet, begin to stretch deeper into the sides of the body. Shake out through the head and release through the back of the neck. 2 more cycles of this natural pulsation. And then arrive into stillness on your next cycle of breath. And spin the gaze forwards. Make sure that the wrist crease are in line with the top edge of the mat. Spread down through the fingers as if they're your rays of the sun. The arms hug strong and straight in towards the midline. Soften the knees and curl the sit bones up towards the sky. You may notice the belly naturally falls towards the back thighs. Begin to counter that by knitting the low ribs in towards the back body. Feel the whole spine as it stretches and awakens. Keep this energy alive on your next in-breath as you shift forward, shoulders over wrists into high plank. And pause here and continue to send the energy out through the base of the heels and the crown of the head. Keep pressing down through the hands as you send the heart forwards. And on your next exhale, bend into the elbows, slowly lower, come all the way down onto the bellies. Then untuck the toes, stretch them farther to the back edge of the mat. Seal up through the inner ankles, and take the fingertips to tent to the outside edge of the mat. Spin the elbows up towards the sky, and then soften the forehead down. On your next in-breath, press down through tops of feet and legs as you rise, open and up through the chest. And on your exhale, slowly release each vertebrae one at a time. Come all the way down to earth. Forehead release last. Again, deep breath in as you press down to lift open. Find your full extension. And as you exhale, slowly lower one vertebrae at a time. Let the third eye ground last. Deep breath in, fill all the way up. Pause at the top as you exhale. Dip just the right shoulder down. Keep the left elbow high. On your next inhale, sweep back through to center, lengthen through chest. Exhale, dip left shoulder and bring the side of the face to the earth. Once more, each side with your breath. Take your time to pulse as deep or as shallow as you'd like to go with the shoulders. Let the breath guide you. Find your full extension through neutral. And take your time to release the spine down. Bring the hands back next to the chest. Tuck the toes, send the hips to heels for a rhythm of breath. Stretch into the arms, find length. Inhale, rise into tabletop. Exhale, tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, pulse high onto the tippy toes. As you exhale, bend the knees and gaze forwards. Take a step or float to the top of your mat. Bring the feet to hips distance as you arrive and draw hands onto the shins. Find length through the heart. Exhale, soften the knees, bow and release belly to thighs. Again, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Hands can come to shins. A deep breath out as you fold, bow in towards the center. Inhale, press down through the feet as you rise. Reach the arms open towards the sky. And as you exhale, gather the hands at the center of the chest. Inhale, sweep fingertips open towards sky. Exhale, forward fold as you release. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Deep breath out as you fold, bow, and release. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Reach the fingertips open towards the sun, and then grab a hold of right wrist as you arrive. Flip the right palm to sky. Strengthen out through the arms, and as you exhale, bend up and over towards the left. Keep pressing down evenly into the feet. Keep the hips and shoulders in one line, and then continue to rotate through the chest. So opening the arms further past the ears. Keep spinning, dialing open towards the sun for one more deep breath in. Sustain as you breathe out. And on your next inhale, press into feet, rise through neutral. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, find your length. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the chest. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Come all the way to stand. This time, grab a hold of left wrist with right palm. Flip the left palm to sky. Reach up and out of the waist. And as you exhale, bend over towards the right. This time, think about pressing down through the big toes in order to lift up on the inner arches. Keep hugging through the inner ankles and upper thighs. And keep extending up and out of your left wrist and dialing the heart open towards sun. One more deep breath in. Sustain as you breathe out. On your next inhale, pulse back through to center, neutral spine. Exhale, forward fold, bow in. Inhale, lengthen the heart. Keep the length as you exhale. Sit the weight deep into the heels. Extend the arms forwards and draw the pinky fingers in towards one another. Notice how that broadens and expands the upper back. Then pulse a little bit deeper into your seat and then continue to reach up and out through the wrists. One more time, exhale, sit deep. And on your inhale, lift up and out. And pulse as deep as you can. And then inhale, press into the feet as you rise, reach up to stand. Soften into the knees, send the pelvis and the heart forwards as you reach the arms past ears. Take a deep breath in your back bend. And as you exhale, bow, forward fold, come all the way down to earth. Inhale, find length in the torso. Keep the length as you exhale. Step the right foot towards the back of the mat. All on the exhale, drop the back knee. Press down into the feet and then hug the heels in towards one another. From that place of power and vitality, reach the arms open towards the sky. And then further to go, send the pelvis forwards towards the front of the room. Keep lengthening, lifting up and out of the waist and pulsing the heart high towards the sun. One more deep breath in. And on your exhale, release the hands, press them on either side of the foot. Step yourself back, downward facing dog. Inhale, pulse forward, shoulders over wrists, high plank. Exhale, release the knees to the earth. Keep shoulders and elbows in one line as you lower halfway. Inhale, press back up with straight arms. And again, exhale, lower shoulders and elbows in one line. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, child's pose for a breath out. Inhale, rise through table. Exhale, tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, reach the left leg to sky. Exhale, curl, draw left knee in towards the nose, dome the upper back. Deep breath as you extend left toes. Exhale, step left foot in between the palms. All on the exhale, drop the back knee. One breath per movement, root down through feet as you rise. Reach the fingertips like rays of the sun, open and outwards. As you exhale, bring hands on either side of front foot. Inhale, strengthen the back leg, gaze forwards. Exhale, fold, come to the top of the mat, Uttanasana. Deep breath in, find your length. Exhale, step left foot to the back of the mat. All on your exhale, drop the back knee. Press down evenly through all four corners of the front foot, and then begin to draw the heels in towards one another. Press into earth in order to lift up and out. Find your strength and power as you rise through torso. And then further to go, send the pelvis towards the front of the room. Continue to reach the arms and extend out through fingertips. On your next inhale, come through neutral. Exhale, release hands on either side of front foot. Step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift shoulders over wrists, high plank. As you exhale, drop the knees and lower or come down halfway in your full variation of half push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, send the heart forwards, cobra or upward facing dog. As you exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. And take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. On your next inhale, reach right toes to sky. Exhale, curl, draw nose in towards the knee, dome the upper back. Inhale, right leg reaches to sky. Exhale, step right foot in between the palms, drop the back knee. Root down as you rise, reach the fingertips to sky, open towards the sun. As you exhale, take the hands on either side of front foot. Strengthen the back leg, and as you exhale, fold to the top of the mat, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the chest. Exhale, bow and release. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach all the way open and up. And as you exhale, ground the hands at the center of the heart. Take a deep breath in. And a long exhale out. Reach fingertips to sky. Exhale, forward fold, come all the way down. Inhale, find your length. As you exhale, bend the knees, step it back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in your down dog. Open the mouth, cleanse and release. And gently drop down onto the knees. Keep the back toes tucked, and then bring the hands onto the low back. And with the back toes tucked under, begin to root down into the tops of the feet and the knees. Reach up and out through the crown of the head, and then draw the shoulders closer onto the back of the heart. Keep these two actions alive, and then on your next exhale, begin to send the pelvis forwards, lifting up and out through the chest. And then we'll take those actions again. So inhale, lift up through crown of head. Squeeze in towards the back of the body with the shoulders, and then as you exhale, send the pelvis towards the front of the mat. And then you keep these actions allowing the breath to guide you, finding length, drawing closer onto the back of the heart, and then extending the front body towards the front of the mat. We'll be here in this variation of Camel Ustrasana for another 2 to 3 cycles of breath. If you're familiar with the pose, you can release the hands down to catch onto the tops of the heels, and then keep lifting up through the heart. And on your next inhale, take the hands back onto the hips if they released. Engage the core, tuck chin to chest as you slowly rise. And then sit the weight back onto the heels. Bring the hands to ground onto tops of thighs and float the eyes closed. Reconnect to the rhythm of your breath. Notice the sensation as you breathe in. There's a natural expansion, a rising energy. This is the heat, the dynamic force of the sun. And then notice that even balanced state with each passing exhale. There's a softening, an invitation to release and to let go. The dynamic dance of the breath at the center of the chest, and just rest within this awareness. And gently float the eyes, and then we're going to make our way into a pranayama practice, which will continue the aspect of vitality and energy. So please make yourself as comfortable as you can. Find a tall spine. I personally like to use a blanket or a firm pillow underneath the hips so that they're slightly higher than the knees. That will be the most ideal seat. And then take your time to close the eyes and bring the hands to ground onto the tops of the thighs. Come to the bottom of your exhale breath and get empty. Full breath in by the nose. A long breath out by the mouth. Seal the lips and breathe in by the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale by the nose, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sustain this rhythm. We're going to add on to this even balanced breath by taking alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana. Bring your left hand, the pointer finger and thumb to connect, and then the palm can face open and up. Then bring the right hand, the first 2 fingers to draw in, the last 2 fingers and the thumb stay extended. So take the eyes to a half gaze if you need to check in with the mudras, and then close the eyes once you found them. Bring the right hand in front of the face. Take a deep breath in by both nostrils, fill up. And a long, slow breath out by both nostrils, get empty. Inhale together. And as you exhale, seal the left nostril, breathing out through the right. On your inhale, keep the left nostril sealed, breathe in through the right again. Pause at the top of your in-breath. Seal the right with thumb. Exhale through left. Keep the right channel blocked as you breathe in through the left. At the top of your in-breath, seal the left. Exhale right. Inhale through right. Pause at the top. Close right. Exhale left. Inhale through left. Pause at the top, close left, exhale right. Inhale through right. Pause, close right, exhale left. Continue this rhythm on your own breath. Most important is to find a sustainable rhythm. So just like that even steady 4 count in and out. In today's practice of Nadi Shodhana, we began with the right, so we'll finish with the right side. Take your time to breathe out through the right channel. And then release the right hand, thumb, and pointer finger together. Palm facing open. Take a deep breath in through both nostrils. And a long cleansing breath out through both. Return to your natural rhythm of breath. Simply witness the effects of this pranayama. Cultivated attention and awareness through the right channel, also known as Pingala. This is your nadi, or your channel, which is associated with our solar energy, with that heat, that awakening, vitality, and inspired action. So allow any energy, any evenness throughout your breathing to settle within the body. Gently release the mudra, bring both hands to ground onto tops of thighs. Remaining with your steady, even breath in and out through the nose. Continue to feel the energy of the sit bones as they press evenly into earth. Your steady root, your connection. And from that place, continue to rise up and out through the spine. And gently draw the heels of the hands closer in towards the pelvis. Roll the shoulders onto the back of the heart. Allow there to be a natural awakening, natural expansion throughout the whole front body. And allow each cycle of breath to be an invitation to soften. Trust in the process of the breath. Take a deep breath into the whole body. Feel it rise and expand. And a long breath out through the mouth. Notice the softening and the release. From your rooted connection of the low body, stretch the arms up and overhead, reach towards the sun. And gather that energy, the vitality, and the power, and the heat. And draw it down and towards the center of your chest as you breathe out. Once again, a deep breath into the center of the heart. Cleansing breath as you open the mouth, release. And gently bow the head towards the heart in honor of your practice, your sadhana, in honor of our solar energy, which continues to awaken, and to inspire and call upon our inner radiance. From my heart to yours, Om Shanti, Shanti Shanti, Namaste.